Hello, Elly here from Thankful Flow Yoga. Thank you so much for joining me for another YouTube practice. Today we are doing a fluid power vinyasa flow. So we are going to be moving at quite a fluid pace, more kind of connected to one breath, one action throughout this flow. So if you are on the newer side to yoga, or you haven't kind of been practicing for very long, then I'd probably recommend trying one of my all levels practices that I have on this channel. There's some links below as well to some other practices, but otherwise, if this is what you're here for today, then please come down into a comfortable seated position. So today we're going to be stretching, strengthening, balancing, and really feeling like that heat, that energy within the body, but also, as always, moving mindfully, bringing the mind and body connection together, increasing that awareness, and the kind of leaving you feeling energized, but also a sense of hopefully kind of relaxation, a release of tension at the end of the practice as well. So we're going to bring the hands down, bring your fingers down so that they're connected to the ground beside you. And start to close off your eyes or take a steady gaze out in front. And just allow us to come into this practice now. So as you start to notice your breath, I want you to imagine letting go of anything that came before this practice today. Notice your connection between your hands and the ground. Notice how your body feels. Notice how your body feels as your breath, your prana, your life force energy moves in through the nose, into the back of the throat, the chest, the abdomen, the belly. Coming into a breathing exercise before we start to get moving physically. We're going to breathe in for 4, hold the breath for 4, and breathe out for 4. If this doesn't feel right for you at any time, please just come back to your natural breath. Take what you need from this practice today and leave anything that you don't need. So breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, inhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4, holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, exhaling for 1, 2, 3, 4. And just coming back to your natural breath. As you inhale, growing the spine tall, imagining your energy drawing all the way up the body through to the crown of the head. And then as you exhale, imagine releasing anything that's no longer needed down into the ground. Opening your eyes up now, coming back into the physical body. And we'll start to get moving, so coming into your tabletop position. So start to work into some cat and cows. Inhale, shine the heart forward. Exhale, rounding through the spine. Making your cat and cow whatever you want it to be today, whatever you need it to be today. Maybe it moves down into a little cobra. Maybe it moves into a bit of a child's pose. So just moving into the body, the spine. Flowing with your breath. So taking your last cat and cow movement, coming back to center. And we'll start to reach the right leg out behind, so lengthening through that right leg. Draw the belly in so we're not sinking into the lower back. Reach the left fingertips out in front. Inhale here. As you exhale, draw the elbow to the knee. Really press that right hand into your mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen, hold here. Keep breathing. And bring it back into center. We go on the other side. Left leg comes out behind. Right fingertips reach out in front. Inhale here. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, elbow to knee, rounding the spine. Last one, inhale, reach it out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach it out, pausing here, breathing. And well done, bring it back into center. Now we're gonna bring the knees out a little bit wider and start to sit your hips back so you're in a wide leg kneeling position. Bring that right hand to the ground behind or to a block. It's actually a really nice option to have a block here to give you some more space. So take that option if that feels good for you. We're gonna inhale, reach the left fingertips up. Press the hips up to the ceiling, starting to open into the heart space. As you bring the hips back down, see if you can float the arms around, so almost coming into a fold. Make your way over to the other side. Left hand comes out behind. Right arm reaches up. Press the hips forwards, looking up to the ceiling. So dancing this kind of camel position almost. So start sweeping around with your breath from one side to the other. Go at a pace that feels good for you. Let your breath lead the movements. Thinking about heart lifting, folding, maybe holding for longer in one position or the other if that feels good too. It's always thinking about allowing this practice to be an embodied movement practice. So we're really feeling into the body as we move it, being in a place of awareness. Last one on each side. Hips lifting, folding, sweeping the arms around. Right side or whichever side you're on. Well done. Come back to all fours. Bring the knees back in. Tuck your toes under. Exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing dog. Take a little pedal out through the legs. Take any movement that you need in your downward facing dog. Maybe coming back to noticing your breathing. From here, we're going to bend in this right leg. And then imagine with your right knee that you're drawing some circles on the wall or whatever is to your right side. So circling, moving into the hip joint, the hip space. So keep breathing here, pressing the mat away with your hands, strong through the shoulders. Taking these circles with the right hip. Last one. Bring the right leg down. Take it onto the left side, so bend in your left leg. Start to take these circles. Moving into the left hip space. Feeling into any little pops or clicks or restrictions here. And just honouring that, honouring whatever is there today. Last one, well done, you're doing great. And bring the leg back down. Take a moment to breathe here. You can always take a child's pose or come down to tabletop at any time that you need to. Inhale, swoop the right leg up, find your three-leg dog, opening into the hips, but your three-leg dog doesn't have to look like mine or anybody else's. Your three-leg dog, your leg could be closer to your mat, and that's okay. Make this your practice. Start to draw your right knee to tap the right elbow. Bring it back to three-leg dog. Bring the right knee to the nose. Bring it back to three-leg dog. Right leg comes back down to the mat. Left leg sweeps up. Three-leg dog. Bring your left knee to your left elbow. Float it back to your three-leg dog. Bring the left knee into the nose. Float it back to three-leg dog. And bring the left leg down to your mat. Well done. We're going to step or walk the feet in towards the hands. Bring the peace fingers around your big toes. Finding your fold. Soften into the legs as much as you need to. Inhale, lift the chest, create some space. As you exhale, let the head drop, let the elbows come out to the side. So allowing your opening into the back of the body. Letting the head hang heavy. Really surrendering, Ishvara Pranadhana, which is our surrender. And accepting, I love this about the yamas and niyamas, especially this one. It's about accepting the infinite mystery of the universe. Sometimes life works in mysterious ways and we can't always understand it. We can't always intellectualize it. Sometimes we just have to accept that this is the journey we're on. And there's actually a real sense of freedom sometimes within that acceptance. So releasing from the fold, bring the hands to the hips. Inhale, draw the belly in to support the spine as you lift the chest, coming up to standing. Grounding into both feet. Inhale, sweep the fingertips up. Surya Namaskar A. Exhale, Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, hands come down to the mat. Step or jump the feet back to plank. Flow through your chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. Breathing here. Inhale, look between the hands. Step or jump the feet through. Lift the chest, lengthen the spine. Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sweep the fingertips up, lifting up and out from the waist. Exhale, hands come through to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Inhale, sweep the fingertips up, lift your ribs away from your hips. Exhale, we fold forwards. Inhale, lift the chest, lengthen the spine, halfway lift. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, step or jump back, flow through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, sweep the right leg up, find your three-leg dog. Float the right foot through between the hands, drop your back knee down. So you're finding a low lunge. Inhale, reach the fingertips up, lift up and out from the waist. Left fingertips float forwards, right fingertips reach back. So we're in this twist. See if you can send your gaze to those right fingertips or in that direction. Inhale, both fingertips reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center, tuck under the back toes, power up through your back leg, find your lunge. Inhale here, exhale, dip that back knee down and back up for 1. Back down for 2 and up for 3 and up for 4 and up. Last one for 5 and up. Pausing here. Ground into your right foot. And we're going to lift this back leg away. Bring your left hand to the inside of that left foot if you can. Reach your right fingertips up. Press the foot into the hand. Find dancer. You can even take your chin mudra here with this right hand, maybe bring the fingertip to the thumb. Breathing here. You can stay much higher up in your dancer. It's good to get the extension with the spine first before you start to drop the chest. So really working with pressing the foot into the hand first before dropping the chest. Breathing here. Start to release from your dancer. If you can keep this left leg off the mat, see if you can take a big step back to your lunge. No worries if it did not happen like that for you. Add in those extra steps. Bring your hands down, step it back to plank. Ground into your right hand. And we're gonna, ground into both hands. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward dog. From here, grounding into your right hand. Really lift up through that right shoulder. Float the left leg out behind. Inhale, lift the hips and heart. Find your wild thing. Breathing here, thinking about heart and hips lifting. Starting to come all the way back to your downward dog. Inhale, shift the shoulders forward to plank. Flow through your chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhaling back to downward facing dog. Well done. Feeling that energy, that fire in the body now. So really moving fluidly in this flow today. And as always, with your practice, there's a time when you'll feel like you want to be really fluid, where you want to move things at a faster pace. And there'll be times where that's not what you need, where you'll need the slowness, you'll need the stillness. It's always listening to that, listening to your inner wisdom. Inhale, sweep the left leg up, find your 3-leg dog. Sweep the left foot through between the hands, drop the back knee, reach the fingertips up in your low lunge. Reach the right fingertips forward, left fingertips reach back into your twist. Follow with your gaze. Inhale, fingertips reach up. Exhale, hands come through to heart center. Tuck under the back toes, lift the back knee, finding your lunge. Take our dips here. So dropping that back knee for 1. Bring it back up. For 2. And back up. For 3. Back up. For 4. Back up. Last one for 5. Back up. Pausing here. Grounding into your left foot. Bring the weight into your left leg. Right hand to the inside of the right foot. For dancer. So press the foot into the hand first. Could be working here, maybe dropping the chest. So keeping that foot pressing into the hand is going to really help to keep that stability in your pose. Also finding a drishti or a gazing point. staying with your breath. Well done. Lift the chest, release the back leg. Can you take a big step back to your lunge? Again, no worries if you need to take a couple of big steps back. Bring the hands down to the mat and step it back to downward facing dog. From here, grounding into the left hand, we're going to bring this right foot over, lift the hips and the heart to the sky, find your wild thing. So the right leg's bent, left leg's lengthened, hips are lifting, heart's lifting. Engaging the glutes, breathing here. And start to unravel, come back to your downward facing dog. Inhale, shift the shoulders forwards to plank. Flow through your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. And exhale back to your downward facing dog. Don't know about you, but I am definitely feeling that heat. Take a child's pose if you need to. Take a moment to check in with how the body's feeling. Always coming back to that awareness. Right, coming into this sequence. So we're going to do that same sequence again, but adding a little bit on this time. So you'll have a feel for the flow and what we're doing, but just giving a couple of extra options for anyone who wants them. So inhale, sweep that right leg up, find your three-leg dog. Float the right foot through between the hands, drop the back knee. Inhale, reach the fingertips up. Move your hair out of your face if it's in it, like mine. Lift up and out from the waist, left fingertip comes forward, right fingertips reach back. Either staying here or this right hand is maybe coming down to that back leg as you lift the left fingertips up. So we're in this kind of revolve reverse warrior position. Breathing here. Start to bring both fingertips back up so they're reaching the ceiling. Exhale, hands to heart center. Power into your back leg, come up to your high lunge. We'll take our dips. Just dipping the back knee for 1. And up. 2. And up. 3. And up. 4. And up. 5. And up. Pausing here. Option to come onto the ball of your right foot. So lifting that heel, again, just an option, you do not have to take it. Well done, drop the heel back down. Power into your right leg. So now finding your dancer again here, so could be staying something like this. Maybe you're working here. Maybe you're dropping the chest. If you are someone who's got dancer in their practice quite a bit and you are dropping the chest, option to bring this right hand a little bit lower, maybe take it to a block, maybe it finds the mat. So really kind of getting deep and stretchy in your dancer. Breathing here. Still pressing the foot into the hand. Well done. Little challenge, can you release the right hand from the ground or the block and lift? Oh, that is seriously, comment below if you managed to do that without falling out. Coming back up. Release from your dancer, take a big step back with your left leg, so you're back in a lunge. Hands float down to the mat, come back to a downward facing dog. Take a moment to breathe here. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Inhale, shift the shoulders forwards to plank. Grounding into the right hand. Start to come into your wild thing. Right side, hips and heart lifting. Breathing here. So a lot of heart opening, a lot of spine extension today in this practice. Now this time, as you come away from your wild thing, you're coming back to plank and you're going to step this left foot through between the hands. Ground into your right hand, sweep this left arm up and over and pivot onto the knife edges of the feet. Find a revolve Skandasana. Nice, breathing here. Love this stretch. Definitely need this one today. Thinking about what this pose is doing for me rather than to me. Sweep the left hand back up and over. Step it back to your plank position. Well done. And flow through your chaturanga. Inhaling, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale back to downward facing dog. And now we've got the other side to do with our little optional add-ons. But maybe, you know, maybe at this point in the practice you want to take it more easy on this next round. You know, really listening, not allowing our ego to tell us what it thinks we should be doing with our body, and really connecting to what really feels right for you. So inhale, we'll sweep the left leg up, find your three-leg dog. Step the left foot through between the hands, drop the back knee, sweep the fingertips up. Right fingertips come forward, left fingertips reach back, so we're in our twist. Option to then bring the left hand down to the right leg, finding this little revolve reverse warrior position, situation. Breathing here. Now coming back to your lunge, reaching the fingertips up. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Tuck under the back toes, power up to your lunge, left side. Coming into our back leg dips. So dipping that back knee down for 1, for 2, for 3, for 4, for 5. Holding here, option to come onto the ball of the left foot. Breathing. Well done. Drop the ball of the foot back down. Power into your left leg. So just move away from my tree, my faithful tree that I absolutely adore and love, but I'm always find myself a little bit too close to it. So coming into dancer now, so right hand comes to right leg, press the foot into the hand into the foot, finding that dancer position. And then maybe you're just working with being higher up. If you're someone who's dropping the chest down in their dancer, and you have this in your practice, maybe left hand can come to a block or the ground. So we're in a deep and stretchy opening here. This is not going to feel good for everyone, so just never ever forcing anything here. Okay, let's see if my left side is a little bit more balanced than my right today. Seeing now if you can lift this left hand away from the mat, coming back up. Okay. No worries if you've wobbled and fell out. Take a big step back with your right leg, so we're back in a lunge. Hands come down to the mat. Step it back to a downward facing dog. Really press the mat away with your hands. Grounding into your left hand. Stepping this right foot over, finding your wild thing, lifting the hips and the heart to the ceiling. Breathing here. Seeing if we can come through this next part with a little bit of fluidity. So we're going to come back into plank, step the right foot through between the hands. Reach the right fingertips up and around, pivot onto the knife edges of the feet, find revolve Skandasana. Well done. Breathing here, feeling that opening into that right hip space. Oh yes, love this one. I think there's a love or hate relationship sometimes with this one. Well done. Float the right arm back up and over. Take a big step back to plank. Flow through your final chaturanga. Inhale into upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale back to downward facing dog. And breathe. Take a deep breath, inhaling and exhaling. Drop your knees down to the mat. Come into a kneeling position. I'm going to take the left hand to the right knee or thigh. Right hand comes out behind. Inhale, lift up and out from the waist. Exhale, find a twist. Send your gaze over the right shoulder. As you inhale, create space in the body. Reach the crown of your head upwards. As you exhale, soften. Release, come back to center. Take it on to the other side. Inhale, lifting up and out from the waist. Exhale, twisting. Following with your gaze. As you inhale, creating space. As you exhale, moving into that space. Surrendering. Ishvara Pranadhana. Well done. Come back to center. And then we're just going to walk the hands out in front and find a child's pose. Allow your forehead to drop down to the mat. Close the eyes or take a steady gaze. And rest. Rest here. Imagine your body just absorbing this practice that we've just done. Letting it absorb into every muscle, every piece of connective tissue, every cell, every bone, joint. Take one more breath here. Then as you inhale, walk the hands in, draw the belly in, try and roll the body up with a rounded spine. Lifting the head up last. And as you lift the head, maybe starting to open the eyes back up. Namaste, thank you so much for joining me in this practice. I hope you enjoyed that. Comment below, let me know how you got on. I love to hear from you, so yeah, do let me know. It's free to subscribe to this channel, so please do subscribe, share these videos with, if you're enjoying these flows, then share them with your friends, your family. I really appreciate the support on here. And feel really grateful to offer this to you as this kind of yoga resource. And yeah, thank you so much, and I can't wait to flow with you again soon. Take care, bye bye.